Khan Yunis and says Hamas has suffered heavy casualties. Well, Mohamed Taha is with me in the studio from BBC Arabic. Good morning to you, Mohamed. Let's start with what's been happening overnight. What have you been hearing?
The health authorities in Gaza said that there are 215 people died in Gaza from Israeli shelling in the last 24 hours. The fighting is concentrating in Khan Yunis, southern Gaza, where most of the operations are. Hamas said that they fired some rockets towards Tel Aviv, where some rockets missed the Iron Dome and there are damages reported happened. But I think the big news happened in the West Bank, not in Gaza, last night when a special Israeli force entered a hospital, Ibn Sina hospital in Jenin, and killed 3 militants that they were treated there in the hospital. That mounted some scare around the people who are living in Jenin.
Yeah, absolutely. And others in the hospital, I would imagine it was quite a big news, as you mentioned. The conversations are continuing, the negotiations to try and reach an agreement on the release of hostages in exchange for prisoners held in Israeli prisons, etc. What more can you tell us about that?
We have atmosphere at the moment that's similar to the atmosphere we had in November, where there were a pause in fighting and there were exchange of hostages versus prisoners. Now the American spokesman said that the talks are convincing. The deal is convincing. The deal is strong. And the Qatari also Prime Minister, who is currently in the US, confirming the same. It looks like there will be an agreement on stop the fighting for 2 months. During these 2 months, there will be a release for 100 hostages, and that this will be exchanged with a number of Palestinian prisoners that we don't know the number yet. During these 2 months stop and fighting, there will be negotiations on a permanent ceasefire and a permanent situation in Gaza. I think all the parties are really keen for this deal to carry on, as this is a year of elections in the United States and in the United Kingdom, and what happened recently of attacking American troops in the Middle East might encourage this deal as well.
Okay, Mohamed, thank you very much indeed for bringing us the latest on that. Around the world and across the UK, this is BBC News.